Hey, what's up? It's Liliana. Welcome to the second episode of this podcast. I don't know about you, but to me, it feels like the month is flying by. I can't believe it'll be February in a few more days. It feels like Christmas just happened yesterday, but anyways, let's get started with this episode. Today, I decided to talk about a change that I recently made in my own life, which you can probably guess by the title of this episode. Yes, I am on a social media detox. What? I know, crazy, right? I deleted social media apps from my phone. Today will be the start of my third week on this detox, and I wanted to share with you how this has made a difference in my day-to-day. And I also find that learning tricks and tactics from others on things like how to be more productive or how to change bad habits, I find that inspiring. And so I thought to myself, why not share what I'm doing? So here it goes. I want to start by saying that my goal by sharing this is not to make you go on a social media detox by any means. My intention is for this to be food for thought for you, and this is just my own reflection on what I've been experiencing and why I decided to change things up. Maybe I could have done this gradually, like reducing app use from 2 to 1 hour instead of deleting the apps all at once. But this is just how I decided to do it and what's been working for me. If you're thinking about going on a social media detox, you can do it however you want to do it. What works for me might not work for you, so feel free to come up with your own game plan. To give you a little bit of historical background on my use of social media, this is what my typical day would look like. I wake up in the morning. The first thing I do is grab my phone and scroll through Instagram. When I'm all caught up, I usually then switch to Facebook and scroll through my feed. This usually takes me between 5 to 10 minutes. I then get out of bed, take a shower, and get ready for work. During lunch and breaks at work, I check my social media again. I get out from work and drive home. When I get home, I make myself something to eat, and while I'm cooking, I check my phone again. I eat, then I usually get on my laptop and start working on projects, or I read or listen to a book. As I'm working or reading, I get distracted by notifications on my phone, so I grab my phone and check social media apps once again. I'm typically doing this for about 3 hours before it's time to go to bed. I'm now in bed. I grab my phone again and I scroll and scroll until I fall asleep. I realized that my constant use of social media was affecting my overall well-being. I was tired of feeling unproductive and full of distractions. I wanted to regain full control of my time and ability to focus. I think I was spending an average of 3+ hours a day on social media. That's about 21 hours a week. Isn't that wild? I think so. It was definitely time for a change. The past couple of weeks since I started doing this, I feel more productive than ever. I feel like consuming so much content on a daily basis wasn't giving my brain a break. And since switching scrolling through never-ending feeds to something like reading a book or coming up with new projects I want to work on, or even getting stuff done around my house has been a good change for me. I've noticed that whenever I grab my phone, I still feel the urge to go to the apps, but I've been using that urge as a reminder to start doing something more productive. It literally forces me to do something else with my time. Another thing I've noticed since I started doing this is that I've been more creative. And I think this goes back to the fact that I'm allowing more time for my brain to think. Not having any content to look at in a way forces my mind to create its own. Will I ever go back to using social media apps? Probably. I mean, it's fun to see pictures and, videos from friends and family, especially if you don't see them on a regular basis, just to see what they're doing with their lives and what they've been up to. But honestly, so far this break from all of that has been giving me good vibes. And yeah, that's what it's been like the past couple of weeks for me. So I just wanted to share my experience with you. So this concludes our second episode. Thank you for listening.